Apparently, the Bears are going to get the Texans and the Colts bidding with each other to get up to that number one pick that the Chicago Bears hold. Let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL. Here to talk some Chicago Bears football if you're a Bears fan, and it is a fun time to be one with the offseason. Here, make sure you go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button down below. Make sure you're following me on all my social media platforms. And guys, as always, hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. All right, so this statement that I just told you guys is not my statement, but of a reporter, a longtime reporter in the NFL. So let's talk about it. So John McClain, who maybe some of you guys know him, maybe some of you guys don't, but he has covered the NFL for a very, very long time. Long time beat reporter for the Houston Texans, I think like 40 years or something. It's ridiculous. He just retired. But man, if you want to talk about a guy that's plugged into the situation and has that knowledge, it's John McClain. Got a lot of respect around the NFL. So John McClain basically said that the Bears and the Bears are going to get the Texans and the Colts, two AFC South rivals, bidding to move up to the first pick. And I got to tell you, this is excellent. This is the perfect scenario, folks. This is exactly what you want as Ryan Poles, is you just want to sit back, relax, fold your arms, and just watch all these teams just go at it. Just go at it. And just beat each other up, outbid each other, and then there's going to be one team left, and they're going to come to you with that king's ransom for that number one overall pick. But in all seriousness, folks, that's honestly what I believe is going to happen here, right? We've talked about the Colts being my kind of prediction for who trades up for that number one pick, but don't sleep on the Texans, right, who have the number two pick. And the fact of the matter is the Texans, right, could be thinking, hey, let's say the Bears don't take a quarterback. We call their bluff. Let's say the Texans think that we call their bluff. They got Justin Fields. They're not going to take a quarterback. Well, here's the thing. The Bears might not take a quarterback. They won't, actually. Let me just make that very clear. But that doesn't mean other teams can't move up to get somebody, right? The Texans should be afraid of the Colts moving up at the number one spot with the Bears and taking a quarterback. And the Colts should be worried about the Texans getting their quarterback. Again, AFC South rivals. Whoever ends up getting that franchise quarterback, and if he pans out, the other team is going to regret it for the next 10 to 15 years. Like, it's that substantial of a move. I'm not saying Bryce Young is going to be, absolutely a lock as far as a star in this league. He's obviously going to be the first quarterback off the board, I believe. But there's a chance. He's got the potential to. So this is going to happen here where the Colts and the Texans are going to bid against each other because they don't want either of their teams or the other team to end up with that quarterback, right? The first thing you need in the NFL is a quarterback. You are nothing without a quarterback in football, especially a franchise quarterback. So I believe John McClain when I hear this. And he further went on to say, the general manager of the Houston Texans, Nick Caserio, has got 11 picks and 2 number ones. He's got 2 in 2024. He's got 10 picks. Like, he can afford to make that move. The Texans have the draft capital. The Colts have the draft capital. So both these teams have the ammo. The question is, who is willing to use it? Who's willing to use it? And I got to tell you, folks, both teams won't call the Bears bluff because there's other teams then with the Jets, with the Raiders, with the Panthers. Like, there's other teams that need quarterbacks. They're below in the draft order, absolutely, right? Bottom of the top 10. But they certainly can move up. We saw San Francisco just do it a few years ago with Trey Lance. They moved out of the top 10 into the top 3. It can happen. And so I believe this is the perfect scenario for Ryan Poles to sit back, be patient, and let the best bidder come to you. We got a while before the draft, right? We got a while. There's no need to rush because this offer that you're going to get, the first offer you're going to get, most likely won't be as good as the last offer you're going to get. Just saying. So let's line them up, back up, not the Brinks truck for money, but the Brinks truck for assets, for picks, and for players. And let's see what the Bears end up with because I am very confident that we are going to get a haul for that number one overall pick. So let's see and let's watch these two AFC South rivals duke it out. What do you guys think about this? Leave a comment down below as always. Thanks for watching.